He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. Slips through the line. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Rutherford. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
That's a huge play for the offense because it keeps this thing one possession. We're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving, all of a sudden they may have the lead here very soon.
So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Kane. Got his man downfield.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
With the catch, it's Rutherford. Across the 35. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Off the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Oh, he's got some space. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Now on the move. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this
Running free. Inside the 50. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Washington, 35. Georgia Tech, 21.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's going to take off. Crosses the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's King. Fires to the right. He's got it. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds a little space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. Looking for room at the 40. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Turning it on! And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Coleman. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a real...
Trying to get it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Huskies are in the hurry-up. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Lemon. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Right back to the well. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The play-action fake. Finds the tight end. Lowers those pads. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Great place to start for this offense. Williams looking for a man. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And how about this simple run? Like, I believe in my guys. We're going to pound the rock. We're going to get the 1st down. Nice job by this offense.
Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Snagged out of the air. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Williams will pass, using his feet to buy time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Evans. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for space. It's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Looking left. He's got it. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The short hands, it's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Here comes the heat. Fakes to grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. DB's right up on the receivers. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a two-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the run, it's Coleman. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Huskies will kick it away to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy...
There he goes. Spinderella. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. You got outside the pocket, He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box as he moved to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown USC! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Williams will pass. Buys a little time. That's caught. It's green. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking for an open area to his left. He'll pull it down. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Back open to the middle. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Lemon. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And that one's incomplete.
And most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The sure hands, it's Coleman. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Coleman. Got enough for the first. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Finds his big tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! They move on top here in the fourth.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front, the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads it left. Fires it incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up with the completion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They go to the ground. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I'll tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Back to pass on second down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Mayama. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
With this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Defensively, the clock late in the game, when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let him throw the football, get him on the ground, let that clock tick.
franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And it'll be incomplete. This defense... Physical and pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Now rolling to the left. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Klein. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run the screen. Running to Green. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
You know, these little 1, 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the 16-play drive, they're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Williams will pass. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Washington right back to the line.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. Here we go.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong. Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo. A lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Green. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best line.
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Showing off the arm. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets rid of it. He's got him still on his feet. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Wolverines have it with a first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they
Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal call. who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams looking for a man. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Coleman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Williams will pass. Finds his man. It's Evans. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the field.
Makes the grab deep. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They'll immediately call timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Williams looking for a man. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
At the 30. Offense facing fourth down.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're good.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pick.
Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got it in the middle, it's Simpson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. There he goes. There pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Well, they come up short. It's not going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in.
The Steak scores it.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Williams will pass. Keeps looking downfield. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to throw it. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. First down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Klein. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Turning it on. Drills him with the stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Michigan.
One more play to pad the stats. On the move, it's Haynes. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch.
Rivers.